Hello, I'm Peter Cohen and we're here at Dell's data centre in West London to talk with Robin Hugo from Dell about the present and the future of networking. In this film, we're going to talk about the challenges of virtualization. Robin, virtualization has become the norm on servers. How is this changing what's happening inside the data centre?
There are challenges in operating a physical environment, a physical network. So what we want to do is enable virtualization to enable customers to move forward into a virtualized environment. We don't want the network to be a black box that scares people off. We want it to be as easy to operate. They spend their time doing the clever things. We need to make it as easy as possible for people to orchestrate their networks, to manage change and to automate as much as possible and to minimize the load on the admin. Let the people go and do the clever things. So let's say you're running a website that you sell tickets for an event, say a music event, and you announce a new date on your website and hundreds of people, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people hit that website wanting to buy tickets on day one. So what you want to do is the network to actually cope with that increase in load. So if we can, we spill over into the public cloud or maybe into a rented private cloud that exists, and we have agreements in place up front to allow us to do that. So the customer who's buying the tickets, your customer's customer, doesn't actually see an impact, doesn't see any delay in buying those tickets. The transaction goes through smoothly, it goes through the first time. But what we want to do is make sure the resources and the network is clever and can actually adapt to that in real time without too much manual intervention. We're also pushing at the boundaries of open networking. We're using non-proprietary software, we're working with partners to enable customers to have a migration path from the current systems into a future of virtualization and open network systems.
How rapid is the transition to virtualized networking?
A lot of customers have moved into virtualization on their servers, and a lot are moving into storage or are implementing storage in a test environment or thinking about deploying virtualized storage. Networking is the next piece of the puzzle. It will take time. The transition from a physical network into a virtual network will take some customers maybe a year to go through a test stage, into deployment, into production. You'll have physical switches divided into virtual switches, and you'll have a fully virtualized environment. So you have a virtualized switch with a virtualized storage device with a virtualized server. And this probably in some sort of enclosure, like our Vertex device. So customers will have a mix from the legacy physical all the way to the fully virtualized environment. I remember when virtualization arrived on servers, there was a lot of resistance. People said, oh no, I like to have this physical server running this application, whether it's my Oracle database, whether it's my email database. And now virtualization is the norm, it's accepted. Storage has seen a similar struggle. People have not liked virtual storage initially. It's taken a lot of time to transition from physical storage into a shared storage environment. And networking will take the same amount of time. There'll be the same sort of resistance there.
This is one of 4 films on enterprise networking. We hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching.